everyone. Welcome to a very special live Guide to Gothic series, episode 7.
That was so aggressive.
It was. Well, it's live. You gotta get the energy up there.
Yeah.
Wake up, Eric. Wake up.
Wake up.
So, if you're not unaware of the Guide to Gothics, it's my and Eric's special Gothic series, Gothic suspense, Gothic mystery, not Gothic horror. Where we talk all things Gothic. We pick a book. We basically do it once a month, and then we dissect it, decide whether it's Gothic or not. And we do it here on YouTube on the Book Graveyard. And then we also do it in the podcast world, but that's on the Paperback Warrior. So, you know what happens now?
I don't. I don't.
We say, and here's my co-host, Eric, the handsome stranger. How's it going, Eric?
Hey, it's great. Yeah, I really appreciate you having me on the show. I appreciate the invite, 34 minutes ago. Really appreciate that. This whole idea came together about 2 hours ago. So, yeah, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could tell the backstory of how this came together to be a random live was I got an angry voice memo text from Eric after I asked him if he had read the book. And he says he can only read 10 pages at a time, and then he throws it in anger. He hasn't even made any notes.
Technically, I said I fling the book.
Oh, well. And I was worried that he was gonna be like, I don't want to do this. And I had already read it, and I have like 5 pages of notes. And I panicked. And I was like, let's just do it live. It's like, just stop reading. We'll just start. I'll just finish it out for you. So here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all correct. And I sent you the voice memos from the car as I was driving north on I-95 today from Orlando up to Jacksonville.
You were at Disney World?
No, I flew to Philadelphia yesterday, and then I drove down to Maryland to see my uncle, and then I came back this morning. I got on the plane this morning and then flew back home, and I took the book with me. I brought it along to read on the boring 2-hour plane flight.
And you still couldn't make it, huh? Still couldn't do it?
I'll be honest with you, dude. I actually read like 8 pages on the plane, and I threw it down, and then I picked up the little catalog out of the back of the chair in front of me, and I read it instead because that's how much I hate this book.
By the way, the book we were talking about is The Traitor Within here.
The literary atrocity known as The Traitor Within.
Her name is Allison White, not Eileen. I said Eileen. It's Allison.
Allison White.
Just spelled funny.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who picked this book? Who picked this book, Nick?
You did. You picked it.
I picked it. I don't know why.
I sent you a what, dude? Are you eating? What are you doing?
It's a cookie.
You're interrupting our live program to eat a cookie?
I'm glad you brought this up. Look at this, Nick. What does this look like?
Those look like Girl Scout cookies, Eric.
Dude, without Alice White, her name's Alice. Without Alice White, these may not freaking exist.
Why is that?
Because she served the Girl Scouts of America for like 50 years. Seriously.
So she was the main Girl Scout?
Yeah, so she do you want me to tell you about her, Alice White? Yeah, so she wrote as Allison White. So Alice White, there's actually some cool things about her. This is the reason why I picked the book, because I was like, well, she seems kind of cool. So she's Scottish American. Her dad was from Providence, Rhode Island. Her mom was from Scotland. But listen, she goes to college. She volunteers for the American Red Cross. She does all these things, but she joins the Girl Scouts of America, which is Girl Scouts of USA. And they're the same thing, right? I mean, Girl Scouts of America, Girl Scouts of the USA.
I don't know.
It's got to be the same thing, right?
Chat, do you know the answer?
Yeah, ask away here. But she's had like 1,000 hats with them, and then she worked on the Girl Scout Leader magazine as well. So she's done a lot of stuff for the Girl Scouts, lots of stuff for a lot of years. But what's also cool about her, and one of the things I mentioned to you, is that since we're reviewing Gothics, it's really cool because she won a Mystery Writers of America award for Nor Spell Nor Charm, which was a 1972 Gothic.
Oh.
But you wouldn't think a Gothic paperback would win a mystery award or even win anything of prominence, but she won.
On our Guide to Gothic series, you're going to say that?
Yes, I did.
I'm not surprised because they're all mysteries. That's one thing that we've learned is that they're just mysteries.
Yeah, they're just mysteries. Yeah, she won. So she won for Nor Spell Nor Charm, 1972, and then she was the recipient of the Edgar Allan Poe Scroll Award for that book as well. See, maybe that was the book that I should have picked, but we didn't have that book, so we had to pick this piece of trash called The Traitor Within, which she wrote 2 years later.
I feel like you're a traitor to Gothics right now, Eric.
I don't know why I picked this book. I mean, you gave me a list of like 10 books to check, and I picked this thing.
You like the Girl Scout thing?
Yeah, I do like that.
You like this is cool.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Nick and YouTube. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
The peanut butter ones, whatever those are.
Peanut butter ones? Oh yeah, I can't think of what those are. I like, what's this? Is the Samoans or the coconut? The little coconut pieces in it. What is that? Samoans?
I don't know. I'm not a Girl Scout cookie expert.
You're
Eric.
not?
I know Thin Mints and the peanut butter ones.
Do you like cookies in general?
I love cookies.
You do?
Mm. Well,
that's great. What's your favorite cookie then? In general, like your favorite. If you had to live off just cookies from now on, what would you pick? What would be the cookie that you pick?
Maybe like the soft. The soft.
Yes.
Are you talking about the just stuff you buy at the store, like prepackaged? I guess I would pick the Chips Ahoy, the soft batch cookies.
Those are two different things, aren't they? It's Soft Batch and Chips Ahoy are two different brands, aren't they?
No, I think that
Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy makes Soft Batch. I thought they were two different things.
I don't know, chat. What do you think?
There's a Soft Batch brand. It's in a red carton. And they're like gooey cookies. They're the best.
The soft ones are the best. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, the soft ones.
All right. Let's say hello to the chat here. They've been firing off since we started.
Yeah, let's see.
So there's Jeff, and he's excited that you're going to be on the warpath again because I warned everyone.
What?
That you were going to be on fire.
I'm never on the warpath. Never.
Eric hated how many? This is episode 7. I think you've hated 4 of the 3. I only like 3.
I only hated that the main character lived.
Eric, unleash anger. All right. Hello, everyone. There's Tim. He's here and he's ready to learn the way of the Gothic. I don't believe him. I don't think he cares about Gothics, but we appreciate your joining in there, Tim.
Your patronage.
Yeah, time to get Gothic on the tube.
Gothic.
You don't want to make Eric angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
I'll turn blue.
Yeah, let's see. I don't want to get too far behind here.
There's
sponsored by Oreo.
Yeah, we got some cookie talk.
Cookie talk is okay, just for a little bit. Tim says that Thin Mints suck.
Yeah, that's I actually don't really like those. If you brush your teeth and then go eat cookies, that's what a Thin Mint tastes like. And nobody likes to brush their teeth and eat food.
It's very light in the mint.
It's not.
Also, Thin Mints are the only vegan cookies from the Girl Scouts.
Really?
So that's all you get.
Oh.
Let's see. Mark called me Nate. Thanks for. Oh, there we go.
There. Okay.
There's Cammy. Hello. Wow. All right, I'm going to zoom down. Jeez, there is a lot of comments. All right, let's get going. They're talking about cookies, so that's good.
I guess there's not that many wrestling fans. I guess
No.
you were right.
Yeah. Eric was worried that no one was going to show up because everyone's watching WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It's stupid.
It's huge, Nick. This is like WrestleMania 45 or something.
Nope. No, not interested.
Not interested.
You know what I am interested in?
The Traitor Within.
The Traitor Within. Talking to you.
Oh my God.
About the Traitor Within.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I'd love to tell you all about this book.
All right. So Rob said he could wrestle some cookies right now. See, look what you did by bringing it up.
You see, all of our audience is leaving now to go watch WrestleMania.
Well, if you guys start talking about wrestling, I just want you to know you're not getting any comments highlighted.
Oh, come on.
Dude, it's terrible.
I don't know what their problem. It's real, Nick.
It's not real.
It's real. It hurts.
Boxing is real. MMA is real.
They're wearing padded
boxing, karate. There's even real wrestling. But that is not real. I'm not saying they're not athletes. I'm not saying that what they do isn't amazing.
Pish posh.
But it's a script.
Pish posh. Listen, if you guys get a chance, go out to YouTube, which we're in right now. Go to YouTube, but not while we're on. Go do this after we turn off. Look up wrestler catches his foot on fire.
Is it backyard wrestling?
No, this dude literally puts lighter fluid on his foot and he goes to kick his opponent. And then his opponent falls down, but then he forgets his foot's still going to be on fire, even if he kicks the guy. So he falls down the ring because he forgot all the protocol of how to basically stop, drop, and roll.
It was his first and last match.
Apparently. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, you should at least tell the ref, like, hey, can we have a fire extinguisher close by? So everyone starts throwing out water bottles from the crowd to put this guy's leg out. So he
didn't tell anybody?
No, and then he set the ring on fire.
But that's kind of cool. It's like when the Who played the Smothers Brothers and Keith Moon put all those explosives in his drums. You ever seen that clip?
I have.
And then it just like explodes everywhere and everyone's like panicking.
I haven't seen it. But I will say that this proves that wrestling is real. He was burning.
Okay.
He was on fire.
Anyway, are you ready? Are you ready to get on to the Traitor Within here?
If we have to.
All right.
Yeah,
so here we go. The Traitor Within was published in 1974 by Dell. I'm gonna hold it up again. I usually have all the cool images, but I can't do that here. So it's got a pretty cool cover. You like that cover, Eric?
Yeah, it's got a great cover. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. I like the little pink there in the middle. It's kind of cool. It's all green and just looks kind of ominous right there in the middle.
Yeah, the red. That's the light. That's the one light, but it's like coming from the door, right?
Yeah.
It almost looks like a tomb.
Yeah, but it looks jungly to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's she wearing?
She's wearing a feather boa, dude. It's in my notes.
Why?
Why not? She's fabulous. That's why.
So I'm going to say one more wrestling thing. She looks like Jesse the Body Ventura. All right, we're done with wrestling.
Okay. So there we go. So that lady right there is Catherine Doig Layton. Is that how you say that? Doig, D-O-I-G?
Yeah.
She's an All-American, and her father has died, and he owned a estate in Scotland called the Balnamoon Estate. And they've owned it the whole time, but he's let his brother and his wife and their family live there. And dad has passed, so it's been a couple years too. She's not like, I'm rich.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to go. I've always wanted to go, and dad never wanted to go.
Yeah.
He always avoided it. So she finally flies over there. She's meeting these people for the first time. She shows up at Balnamoon. And when she knocks on the door, she's greeted by a servant. And the servant is like reluctant to let her enter.
Yeah.
And Catherine is just she's kind of snooty. She's like, like, here, girls, show me to my aunt and uncle.
Yeah, she was very uppity, very.
And then so the woman like lets her in. The servant is just like, oh, intimidated, and she takes her in, and there's like a closed door. She gently opens this door, and there's this raucous sermon in process. And there's a woman leading it, and the woman looks very cold and very proper. And she decides that this is probably her Aunt Janet. And then she looks into the audience, and she picks out her cousins, who she's never met. But she's like, those are my cousins.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's Susanna and Malcolm, her cousins, which are about the same age. I think Susanna's a little younger. And then she's like, well, I don't see Uncle Graham anywhere.
Right.
Where's Uncle Graham, Eric?
He is he's in the coffin. He's dead.
He's in the box.
Yeah, he's in the box. He's dead.
So this is his service. So no one knew. She did, or no one, they knew. She didn't know that Uncle Graham is dead.
Yeah.
When she arrives, she comes to his funeral. So her aunt Janet, is giving this
Janet. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Janet.
There's always, what is up with these Gothics? There's always some really, really terrible character.
Janet is the worst.
You think?
You
remember what was the Dorothy Daniels one where the sister, the wife? God,
yeah.
she was the sister of the wife. She was miserable too.
Yes, she was. Jill or something like that.
And Aunt Janet. So this is like Aunt Janet's up on the pulpit there preaching a fire and brimstone sermon.
Yeah.
And you said that that's not real.
Well, no, it's just the way that she's talking but she's taking Bible scripture in. She's kind of like making it sound worse than it really is, like, which is on the author. I mean, it's just not good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's harsh. It's a real, like I said, fire and brimstone. And I think it relates to something later on too. So I think she's kind of setting something up there by it being so savage.
Yeah.
So we meet the cousins. Susanna, the daughter, is crying and she's apprehensive. And then Malcolm, he's a bold, cocky dude. And he seems unbothered that his dad's lying in this coffin. Right. And he's excited to meet his very attractive cousin.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's, did you say her name already? Catherine is her name.
Yeah. Catherine Doig Layton.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I wasn't sure. Yeah. Did you talk about her? Did you already mention her husband?
I did not, because I didn't know. I mean, I thought about writing it down 100 times and I was like, this doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Well, I mean, on page 12, we learned that her husband was in the military and he died in the Vietnam War, which I thought that's the first Gothic I've ever read that mentions anything about like a tie to the Vietnam War or something contemporary. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
That she tied it in. So that was kind of neat.
Yeah, but it didn't have much to do with the story. I mean, I guess it gave her some background.
Yeah, because she needs some texture for sure. There needed to be something to make us care about this woman.
Yeah. Did you care?
No. I don't like Catherine. I don't like Catherine or Janet. And I did not like Malcolm, and I didn't like Susanna.
Oh, wow.
I didn't like the two men that are always running around like horn dogs.
You didn't like Mearns?
No, I did not.
So did you like Maggie, the maid? Is that the only person you liked in the story?
That's the only one I like. And she's got a little jar of water on her dresser. She's got a thing of lavender in it because that's her perfume. It's like lavender water is all she has. She's got like this little tiny room in the middle of nowhere, like in the house, and she's an adopted indentured servant. She's Cinderella. She's just missing the coach and the godmother, the fairy.
Yeah, wow, that's good. That's a good correlation there.
Yeah,
She is like Cinderella.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the funeral, and Janet is bitchy. Oh my God, she is horrible.
She is.
She is so mean to Catherine, which is crazy because Catherine owns the estate. She could kick them out any second.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Catherine is now in the boss. She's in charge. She arrives and she could just do whatever she wants now.
So, but she doesn't. She just lets these people walk all over. It'll drive you crazy.
Yeah.
So Eric mentioned the other character who we meet at the service, and that is Adam Guthrie.
Yes.
He was Uncle Graham's boss, and now he is making moves on Aunt Janet.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Nick. Have you ever walked up to a girl and said,
Yes.
pull back the curtains and poke up the fire? Because that's what he says. Pull back the curtains, Susanna, and poke up the fire.
There you go.
As he's meeting Catherine. I was like, wow, that is some come on right there.
That is good. Write that down. Write that down, guys.
Yeah.
Use that the next time you're at the bar.
Yeah, single men poke up the fire. That was awesome.
When we met him, did you think he was going to be our handsome stranger?
Adam Guthrie? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt. In any Gothic, when the first gentleman shows up, he's going to be the tall dark stranger.
Right.
So
but spoiler alert, he's not.
I wouldn't know.
Here, Jeff has a good question. What is with these Gothic heroines who let people walk all over them?
That's a great question. Yeah, that's a great question.
Get some psychoanalysis there. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with like these weak people. Like they're just weak. I don't know. But I see that, it's not just in books. I mean, I see that all the time. Where I work at, people are weak. They don't know how to say no to anybody. They just jump whenever the boss says to do something.
Yeah.
Like, just fight back, reject, revolt. Let's burn it down.
Just stand up for yourself. You own the house, lady.
Yeah, she's just so weak. She's and also to Jeff's point too is not only do they let these people walk all over them, but these people just immediately fall in love with these women. Like all these men just walk up and like after 2 hours, marry me right now. I can't take my eyes off of you. You've poked my fire. I just can't get enough of you.
They only have 180 pages, Eric. Let's see what you can do at 180 pages.
Well, you remember the last book we read that what was that? Phantom Wedding, where he fell in love with her basically while he came out in from the rain. He just sat down at a diner and falls in love and wants to get married.
Well, that was all a ruse.
I know, but still, he did fall in love with her. Did he not?
Oh yeah, but I mean, these guys aren't in love with her, right? They just want a piece,
right? Yeah, they want a piece.
Yeah, I mean that's what it comes down to. There's like, oh, she's hot.
Yeah. Plus, they're Scottish and she's American, so maybe that's something a little different.
Yeah. Well, foreign soil, if you know what I mean, Eric.
Whoa! Wow. Nothing's off the table apparently tonight. Cookies, wrestling, and hokey pokey.
All right, so Janet makes Catherine look at the body of her dead uncle, who she's never met.
Very odd.
Yeah. She's not happy about it, but she does it anyway. Yeah, because Catherine wants them to be a family. She really is like, you're my family. Okay, like I'll do what you want, but
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just don't know. So my favorite. Janet is like, oh, you're a doig. So it's in your bloodline to take your own life.
Yeah.
Like you have a history of taking your own life. And then if you do, you're not allowed to be in the Christian cemetery, and there's bodies outside of the cemetery all over of the doig line.
Yes.
Because they've all taking care of business themselves.
Yes.
And that she says that one day you will too.
Yeah. 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 And then she says that she's basically saying that he stole power from God and he had no right to seize this power. And um, it's just some other stuff in here, but there's something like the doctor says that there was an overdose of his medicine
Mhm.
that possibly killed him and that he didn't maybe take his own life. So there's the mystery comes to the surface at page 17. It's like, okay, here's the mystery because you
Mhm.
got to have one, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
So did he actually end it himself? And was that a threat? Was that like
Right.
a thinly veiled threat that she's gonna, oh, you're gonna kill yourself too one day? Wink, wink.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't know.
Here you go. Doig is the sound I make when someone pokes my fire.
Tweak.
So where are we at? We're about to meet we're about to meet our real handsome stranger. So she goes out walking. She's not thrilled with her new family.
Yeah.
And she meets the neighbor, and that's Mearns Arnott.
Yeah.
And but the thing about Mearns is he's handsome, but not in the usual way. It says he's just manly.
Right.
Something like
Yeah.
she points out that he's not handsome.
Yeah. I got the idea that maybe he's just old. Like,
Really? I thought they were the same age. I just thought he
the
was
same age?
homely.
You're talking about the neighbor guy, though.
Yeah, Mearns, yeah.
Yeah, Mearns. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Because he went to school with the cousin, Malcolm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did go to school together. Okay. And
So so then Mearns tells her that he was friends with Uncle Graham and that he would visit him sometimes. And he said that Uncle accidentally had taken too much medicine and he wasn't in pain at all. He was just bedridden with a bad heart, and that he was actually pretty happy to be alive, and he liked to just hang out and like read and stuff. He was like content in his bed in his life. So he doesn't think that he took his own life.
it makes you think that when he's explaining this, that this sounds like a totally different person than who Janet just described.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
we're setting mysteries up here. So are you upset about this book yet at this point, or
no, it's when we get into the 30 pages of Scottish history that I start to yank my hair out and want to gouge my eyes out.
I
Yeah.
think the most frustrating thing about this book is every chapter is just a conversation with someone else.
Yes.
Like you have one chapter where she's talking to Mearns, and you have another chapter where she just talks to Jana, and then another chapter where she talks to Malcolm.
Yeah,
That got old.
it reminded me of To the Dark Tower, I think was what it was called, that we did with Chris.
Mhm.
And it reminded me of that because they just go into a room and talk for pages and pages and pages and nothing happens. It's
Mm-mm.
just talking. And it's all this as we get further into it, I think you're at like page 30 or something, but as you get even further into it, it's all Scottish history. As the one guy's explaining to Catherine, who's bored to tears, all about Scottish history.
Well, yeah, in correlation to the abbey that
Yes.
their estate is built on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought that brought a little bit of folk horror aspect to it.
Nick, you're being hopeful.
You're talking about when Adam Guthrie dumps the exposition on her, right?
Yes, the information dump at like
Yeah.
page 60 and
Because Mearns does it again later on, but you didn't get that
yes.
far.
Oh, God, I can't imagine. Yeah, it's literally 40 pages. Like he's talking to her for like 40 pages about.
Well, he's
stuff.
also hitting on her. Like,
Yeah, he's trying to get her up into the bell tower to ring her bell.
He's not so. Yes, yes, Eric. Yes. So after we meet Mearns, she's like, "Yeah, I like that guy. He's been the only friendly person I've met so far, except for the friend Adam Guthrie, but he's just sleazy."
Yeah. But this causes a problem because a certain somebody has an infatuation with this guy,
Oh
Susanna.
yeah. So
Susanna.
well, before that, Mearns tells her that her uncle gave him a letter to send
Oh
to
yeah.
Catherine in the United States that she never received. Come on,
Right.
Aaron. Here, Jeff wants you to unleash the rage. We're not there yet, Jeff.
Where's this rage coming from? Well, that's the other thing too. He sends this letter to her.
Mhm.
Fine, but she leaves. She didn't leave the country. She's not moving. But when she leaves, the letter ends up getting returned back.
Mm.
There's no reason that would have happened. Why would that have happened? If she didn't do a change of address, she's not like missing. She's just gone for on vacation.
I don't know.
No
That's a
one's
good
going to
question.
have their mail sent back to the sender because you're on vacation.
Mm.
You know, like, hey, Nick went to Myrtle Beach. Let's take all of his mail and send it back. All of his bills go back to the freaking place they came from. It doesn't make any sense.
That's a good idea, though.
It's dumb. It's a dumb plot device.
Here you go. It's a boring episode of Dynasty. That's funny you say that because I wrote in my notes that this is a soap opera. That's what this is. It's just talking. It's just people going from one place to another talking.
Yeah, I said in my mean memo today that's Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
We're just missing Marlena and Bo and Hope. Not that I've ever watched Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, you worked from home for how long? You never watched daytime soap operas? I doubt it.
I like to be Young and the Restless. That was my jam.
Yeah. There you go. Rip and tear, Eric. Rip and tear. Look at that. Comment
It
section.
is.
More exciting. How dare you? Hello, bad.
Bad.
Yeah, Chris is busy poking the fire. So here, look at this. Jeff says this book sounds what I always thought all these Gothics were like. What do you think about that? Do you think that's the misconception that that's what this is? Most Gothics are like?
So it's not a misconception because a lot of Gothics have this exact same setup as that's part of the Gothic trope is the inheritance, you know, showing up and getting to know the staff or the family, and then there's always going to be a meeting of someone who is not happy that this person just showed up in their lives to inherit something. But it's what you do with this that matters. Like a lot of times there's going to be some kind of phantom or a ghost or some kind of runaway horse that's trying to kill someone. But this doesn't have any of that.
Wild dogs.
Wild dogs ripping people apart. Like I want to see mauling. I want to see ghosts. I want to see someone murdered.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, even like with the Dark Shadows series, eventually they just got bored with that and said, "Okay, let's just bring a vampire in to spruce things up." So there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, then there's not a lot of action here. There's more talking. Where are we at? We her cousin Malcolm and Janet both warn Catherine that Mearns is a playboy and he's got every lady in town.
Yes.
And Janet is just absolutely terrible. And finally we get the part with Maggie the servant, and Catherine invites her in to talk to her, and I thought it was going to be this long drawn out thing where she's trying to gain her confidence. She sets this girl down on the bed and she just goes. She's ready to talk shit. She's been waiting like 20 years for someone to listen to her.
Yeah, and she just goes off.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, she's like, she liked the uncle. The uncle didn't want to die. He was afraid of dying. She insinuates that Janet was happy when he died. And she also states that she thinks that Janet was having an affair with his boss, Adam Guthrie.
Yeah.
And then what sucks is Catherine finally gets some truth here. And then she gets mad at this girl for saying these things. She's like, how can you say this about my family? You better learn your place, girl.
Yes.
She treats her like a servant.
I don't know. I read that and I was like, is this a wrong character saying this? Because that's not how she acted towards her.
Exactly.
She's making any sense.
She's so pleasant to everyone else, but the help, she sucks.
That's what I was telling you earlier. My mean memo that I sent you is that the author doesn't make any sense here because Catherine isn't this person. I don't know who this person is that's saying it, but it should be Catherine. It's like she mixed up the characters or something. Catherine doesn't talk like that. So I was like, is this Janet instead of Catherine?
No.
I don't understand this. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
So yeah, so Catherine isn't exactly a cool hero.
No.
Cool protagonists. What are they? They're talking about goth girls in here. So, yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Here we go. So wait, are there no goth girls in this genre?
No, not those kind of goth girls.
No.
Maybe they're in the satanic Gothics.
Oh, do you have any of those?
No, I didn't even know that was a thing until the other day when I posted one of them.
I got one.
Yeah, the one guy said he had several satanic Gothics.
Was it Alan?
Maybe.
Alan's the one who sent us the this.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it was him. I can't remember.
This book is not in here, but Allison White is. But it's only 2 of her other books, and she reviews one of them, and she says that it's not good.
Oh, so maybe she was just like a one-hit wonder with this Nor Spell Nor Charm that won the awards, but her other 3 books, which is Evil That Walks Invisible, that sounds great, The Traitor Within, and The Watching Eye were the other 3 books. So maybe she just... I don't know if Dirge for a Lady was Gothic or not. That may have been crime.
Dirge for a Lady. That's
Dirge.
Dirge? D-I-R-G-E?
Yeah, D-I-R-G-E.
Dirge.
I mean, anytime you can fit Dirge into anything, I'm like, that's a 4-star review.
Absolutely. I remember when the sludge genre first started, Doom, sludge. Doom is the metal version, sludge is the punk version. For a while there was Dirge. They were calling sludge Dirge. It was like a battle. Who's going to win?
Dirge.
And sludge came out.
I think I remember that. Yeah, and sludge. I remember my first sludge, off the topic here, my first sludge song that I heard, I think, was Morbid Angels, Where the Slime Lives.
Morbid Angels?
Yeah, it's very sludgy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a death metal band, but it's very, very sludgy sounding. Moving along.
Yeah, we don't want to get started on music. People will blow it up. I've seen it happen in other lives.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Okay.
No Morbid Angel talk tonight.
But if we did, my wife would be very excited. She'd be down here like, oh, now we're talking about something interesting. She does not like Gothic. She keeps going, do you really like these books?
What was the ratio again so far? Going into this book, what was the ratio of good versus bad? Are we even? Are we at 500?
Are we at 5? No, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to see the list.
I think we're right break even, right? Like,
I think we were. I think so. This would take us into the bad realm. So we're leaning to the negative.
So we're game under 500.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we're talking baseball or any sport, really. Game under 500. So, but that's the thing, though. It shouldn't be this way, right? I mean, you should have more quality than bad.
I mean, that's only 7 books. We'd have to read more, and I bet you get a real feel for it.
Yeah, but I feel like we're just picking the stuff that we think is the trashy stuff.
I think we're picking the stuff that we own and we don't spend any money on.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
All right, Sal Zero wants us to get back on track. So a girl is brooding in Scotland, and there's an evil drunk aunt and a manly local dude. I think I'm caught up. The aunt is not drunk. She would never touch liquor. She was very, very fundamentally religious.
Yeah, she's
Dream.
Yes.
All right, so we talked to the servant Maggie, and then we get whose chapter's coming up next. Oh, this is the letter comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
She takes it upstairs before anyone can read it and hides it. And basically the letter is just a really vague, like they're out to get me or something like that. My time is coming. That's what it says. Something like that. My time is coming. So she's like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
something natural or?
Yeah, that's the whole mystery here.
So Catherine goes downstairs, comes back up. Someone's been in her room. The letter's missing, but she decides to pretend that it didn't happen.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing, though. The letter is. It says, "My dear niece." I mean, she's never met this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's never met her uncle.
Mm-mm.
Okay, he's gonna send her this letter. It says, "Come quickly, I beg you, for I do not know how much longer I shall be allowed to live. Bless you, my dear, for all past kindness, and believe me to be your grateful uncle Graham." But he's never even met her.
No,
Does he not have anybody else to send this desperate plea to?
he doesn't.
But he sends it to her.
I know. He'd be better off just telling Mearns, "Hey, dude, sneak me out of here. Roll my bed out the door."
Why is he going to send a letter to her? And what's she going to do?
I don't know. She's going to come and get pushed around by everyone.
Yeah, he's obviously never met her before. She's very weak.
I don't know.
This is the part. This is page 50 where I start flinging stuff.
Yeah, you're starting to get mad.
I'm getting very aggravated at this point. It's not fun for me anymore.
We're not. Yeah, Jeff wants to know: are we close to the point where you DNF'd it yet?
No, not yet, because you got 50 more torturous pages to go before I'm like, I hate everything.
Did you see this genius idea here? More Brooding should be the actual name of this video series.
That's
Beware the More Brooding at Night. Maybe we should write our own Gothic book called More Brooding.
Let's not take any tips from the Traitor Within. Let's do everything the opposite of the Traitor Within.
Yeah.
And make a good book.
We're going to be good for all these books that we're reading, you know?
Yes, we're on page 50 of 180 pages. And literally nothing has happened in 50 pages other than we know the uncle is dead and Catherine is a real
Janet. Oh, yeah, they both suck. But yes. So, yeah, we get the letter. That's something that kind of is happening, but not, I mean, that's nothing. And then we get our next conversation is with Mearns, where he tells her that she's ridiculous, that there was nothing shady going on.
Wait a minute. Before this, the motorcycle scene, like, did it up until like this middle part of the book, was there any indication that Malcolm's a motorcyclist? Like he's a biker?
I don't know. I think they might have mentioned it.
Because I'm just like, why is he outside revving up his cycle? And then she comes out and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to take a ride with you." And then she goes inside and changes into slacks.
Oh, that's much later. You know what? I skipped a bunch of stuff.
I'm like, not that it's not out of nowhere.
Not that it's important. So, yeah. And then
it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, now is when she goes out with Malcolm on his motorbike. And this is when he takes her. This part was actually kind of cool. He takes her to that grave at the top of the hill.
Yes, yeah.
And it's all misty, like Scotland landscaping and surrounded by trees.
Yes.
And then he leans down and he picks up this like rock and he hands it to her. And she's like, "This is a human skull."
Right.
He's like, "You got to drink water out of this human skull to break the curse."
And then I was like, what are we doing here? This is, have we totally switched to Conan? Because I was reading a Conan the Barbarian comic in between this. I'm like, are we mixing up my narratives here?
Yeah.
She's drinking out of a human skull. So and I think Conan at the time was at a dance. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
It flipped. Yeah. So we got So do you think she's about to drink this water out of this human skull?
Well, like right before there, she said she wanted to go because she's like, "There's nothing interesting up here. Let's just leave." But I'm like, you're on top of this cool hillside with all this mist coming in, and it's like a beautiful view. But she's just so nasty. She's just awful. But I wasn't sure what she was going to do with this skull.
Yeah, and Malcolm isn't 100% a creep yet. He's a little creepy, but not too bad. And then the grave is of one of her ancestors, and she took herself out and then she hung herself from the cross at the church.
Yes, which reminded me of like the Omen or something, like lady throwing herself out of the window and hanging herself.
So there's some tough stuff in here. There's some interesting visuals, but don't worry because we're about to have another conversation. So this is where she talks to Susanna, who tells her that she hates her mom and she hates her dad and that she loves Mearns.
Well, yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
Tim wants to know what Conan. What happened? What Conan comic were you reading where Conan was dancing?
Listen, I'm gonna go on a whole Conan rant soon. I'm reading like the new Conan stuff. The Conan, the Savage Sword of Conan that Titan's putting out. I just started that this week because I've been kind of ignoring those. I read the first issue and now I'm up to like the third or fourth issue. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it at all. And then I started the Conan the Barbarian comic from Titan, which is a little bit better, but the Savage Sword of Conan from Titan is. I'm going to go on a rant about that because I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. I am not pleased at all, Nick, with what they're doing with old Conan over Titan.
Eric Rage incoming.
This rage stuff. Yeah, it's. But I am going to talk about it though because I don't understand what they're doing with Conan.
Here, look, Jake showed up late and he gave us $2 and he wants a quick summary of what's going on.
We can make it real quick.
Go.
This woman named Catherine has showed up at a house that she's inherited. She's discovered that her uncle is dead and she's a total B to the staff. She's uppity. She thinks that she now has entitlement and power. And she's being, because she's such a wonderful person, two men are chasing after her. And then this snot-nosed motorcycle kid named Malcolm,
Her cousin
has offered a human skull out of an old cemetery for her to drink water out of.
To break the curse of the Doig suicidal run.
Yes, and don't forget Thin Mints. And you're caught up.
Cookies, goth girls, and fire poking.
Fire poking.
Tim says that, oh gosh, Titan's Savage Sword is kind of dumb.
Their logo is dumb too. It doesn't even look like it should be like fantasy or medieval. It looks like he's living in urban Philadelphia or something. The way they have that logo, it's just dumb.
Jeff says stick to the old Savage Sword stuff, Eric.
Yeah.
Imagine that, someone around here saying, oh, you should just read the old stuff.
Yeah, the nostalgic stuff. Yeah, so.
All right. So
yeah, we're all caught up. We're at dinner now.
Oh, we're at dinner. Mearns, yeah, they're trying to tell her to stay away from Mearns. I think, did we talk about the letter?
Yes, no. the stupid letter that came back to her because she just happened to be on vacation. So now she's got the letter. She read it. She found out that the uncle that she never freaking knew in the first place, never met. She's the target for him to basically be rescued from a person apparently trying to kill him in this mansion. And that's who, you know, think if someone's going to kill you, think of the person that you barely know and send them a letter begging for help, because that's what she did. That's what he did. He did that. So it's just dumb. It's just, I hate this book so much.
Go ahead. Hold on. Don't do it for free. You just got $2 Canadian to give Jake the summary in Rage.
Oh my God. I just did that.
Let me tell you something.
That's a wrestling promo. You just did wrestling again. That's a wrestling promo on WrestleMania weekend. Are you trying to ring a bell?
I'm trying to ring a bell.
You should
said, Catherine, when I get you in the ring.
Listen, this lady, this Alice White lady, she won a freaking she won an Edgar Award and she won for Mystery Writers of America Award for best novel or something. I mean, it's a Gothic. So you're like, this got to be great. We're gonna talk like Edwina Noon stuff here. It's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, and it's just it's just awful. And we're only on page 60 of this 180-page book, which the best thing about it is the artwork, because it's got a little thing of pink on there, which is a little unusual. I don't know who the art. We don't know who the artist was. Mine's
I like the feather boa.
Yeah, it's got Jesse the Body Ventura on the cover.
We're not doing any more summaries for money, okay? Just so you know. $6 for us to just start over every 5 minutes. That's
right.
fresh hell.
Page 63. We're on page 63.
You're gonna drink from that skull, and we'll see you Sunday.
At the pay-per-view, $29.99. Call your local cable provider.
There we go. All right. Eric, you got a cool $4 coming to you.
I could use it. I really could.
So now we get the chapter where Adam Guthrie takes her to the Abbey. We get the backstory of the Abbey that used to be these monks that lived there. They
the monks.
They built the place. I don't remember if they tore it down when they bought the property or it just crumbled, but they built their house, and part of their house is part of the Abbey. You think that would matter? This guy is a real.
It doesn't.
What? No, it doesn't. No. This guy's really pushy. He really wants to get in Catherine's pants. Yes. He's very direct. He's not being like flirty. And he's a jerk. He brings up her dead husband. And then he talks about how one of the monks had flipped sides and started worshiping the devil. Yeah. And then he created a satanic congregation. Yes. And that there are tons of tunnels and catacombs underground still there. And he would like to take her there, but for some reason the door's locked, which is weird because usually it's open.
You're right. Yeah. That was the excuse.
So I was like a little excited here because I was like, are we going to get like a satanic cult? Are we going to get like a conspiracy in town? Like Wicker Man or something?
I was going with like I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for Al Capone's vault to be opened.
Yeah.
And it just didn't. It just didn't happen.
No.
Nothing was in there. It was a bottle or something. This is just a tease to keep reading the book, obviously.
So she stands up to him a little bit, but not as much as she should or can. She's totally capable of doing it. She treats that girl like crap. She treats these people like crap. You're the boss. So here's where I thought it was a little tedious. I was like, man, I hope this is the last conversation chapter because I'm over it. I was there until this point. And then the next chapter is just her talking to Janet. And you're just like, oh God, this is so boring.
Yeah.
I can see it in Nick's eyes. He's getting annoyed with the silliness of this chat. I'm not. I'm reading it. I'm trying to pay attention to everything. It's difficult.
Hey, Nick, did you notice that they use the word Bonnie a lot in this book?
Bonnie?
Yeah. They keep saying you're getting Bonnie. You're even Bonnier when you're angry.
No.
Said Catherine. Yeah, they keep saying Bonnie all the time.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? You're even Bonnier when you're angry, Nick.
I don't know.
I don't either.
That's weird.
But they have a lot of like strange terms in here, which I'm assuming is Scottish.
Scottish, yeah. Scottish slang.
Scottish slang.
Who's out there is from Scotland? Eternal Reading. Aren't you from Scotland? What's Bonnie?
Yeah, what's Bonnie? What happens when someone gets Bonnie?
There you go. Oh, Bonnie means cute.
Ah, okay. So that's, wait a minute though. Why would, no, that can't be because it's Janet saying it to Catherine. Maybe she's saying it in a demeaning way. Or Catherine saying it to Janet.
Oh,
I don't know. The whole thing's just stupid.
Oh, I got, sorry, Eternal Reading. I thought you were from Scotland. He's from Ireland. I know.
Ooh, that's a party foul.
Dude, for real.
You just did that.
My bad, guys. I know. Yeah, here we go. You're all about to feel some Celtic fury from Austin. Racist. Sorry. Oh, he left. Good. Hopefully he doesn't watch this playback.
Austin.
Nobody tell him. So yeah, so it's where are we talking to Janet? Susan walks into Janet's room and tells her that the spirits want her to leave.
Yes.
And Catherine's like, okay, whatever. Like she's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
So here, have you read up to this part when Susanna kind of loses it for a second?
When she's talking about the spirits in the house getting angry,
Right
getting
after that.
getting riled up. Remind me again.
So they are alone in the house, just Susanna and Catherine. And Catherine is in her room and she starts doing this crazy laughing. And then she walks into Susanna's room and she's like dressed up. She's like got makeup on and like her hair's all done. She's wearing this weird dress. And she has another personality.
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember that.
So yeah, so Susanna has a second personality.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Catherine's just like, she doesn't know what to do with it. She's like, just go to bed. You'll be fine. And so the girl falls asleep and she like takes off her makeup and changes her clothes. So she doesn't wake up in those clothes. She'll be like, oh, she'll be so confused. So here is kind of like our first where you're like, what's going on? That's probably gonna be something important. And then we're almost done. And then Malcolm takes Catherine back on the motorcycle. And he's like, "Yeah, I want to take you to town." And she knows these people suck, but she still keeps doing it. It's so frustrating. So she's like, "Okay, that sounds fun," and puts on her jacket. And he takes her to this town, and he has an apartment there with his friends that they rent. It's a crash pad, and they get there, and it's this dirty, junky room with like smacked out people, like on a dingy roach mattress.
Oh,
and she's like, "Oh, like this dude does drugs," and then he takes her onto the roof, and he kind of like is holding her arm like he's gonna throw her off, and he's like threatening her to marry him.
Oh, wow.
So she finally does. She's finally like, "Yes, I'll marry you. I love you." Actually, she goes along with it. And then like, but in her internal monologue, she's like, "This is so weird because I thought he was gay." Like there's like this insinuations that he's a gay guy.
Okay.
So, where's this? It really gets a little crazy here. So there's stuff is actually happening. Oh, they've been talking a lot here. There he is. Sorry, Alston. It's okay. I'm Northern Irish. Scots Irish. So you are okay, Nick. Thank you. Glad he's more forgiving than my friends here in America. She walked in the train spotting. That is what exactly how it was portrayed.
Is this the first druggies that we found in Gothic?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because there is some mention of him taking pills, like Susanna stealing pills, someone giving him pills from the uncle, from the dad.
Okay.
Chris wants to know if this book is better than The Dark Tower. Do you think it's better than The Dark Tower?
No, I finished The Dark Tower.
Yeah, Dark Tower is better than this.
To the Dark Tower. To the Tower. To the Dark. Yeah.
Something like that. To the Dark Tower. All right. So, yeah, some stuff did happen after you quit reading.
Oh, do tell. Do tell.
So, Catherine is like, she's still, even after this, she like, they go back to the house. It's a quiet car ride, but she's like, "Okay, I'm marrying you." And then they get to the house and she doesn't know where to turn. So she goes to see Mearns and he makes a date with her. And then there they decide to get married, just like you said.
Yes.
So one day,
I swear. Ah, go ahead. Just
so
swear.
yeah, they go on their first date and decide to get married.
On the first date.
Hmm. And here, I swear I'm missing a page of notes, but Mearns
Are
goes
you?
over Mearns goes over the backstory of the Abbey again. And it was actually pretty interesting when he did it, because when the other guy did it, he was like sleazy and just trying to, I don't know, get her down into the catacombs.
Yeah.
But the way he describes it, like the folklore and stuff, it was very folk horror. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
Wicker Man. I thought for sure, I was like, man, maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to turn around. It does not. So spoilers, spoiler alert. She goes, yeah. So they're going to get married. They go back to the Balnamoon estate to tell the family, and no one's happy about it. They pretend to be happy, and she the plan was to go back home to Mearns and stay at his house where it's safe. And then they do this fake happiness for her. So she decides to stay at the house with her family. And of course, Mearns goes away, and then Susanna's like, let's go for a walk. And she takes her out to the Abbey, and she's like, I want to show you something. So she goes down into the tunnel, and now the door's open. And
Okay.
right? They go inside, and it's like a D&D, like down into the dungeon. And they walk into this room, and there's a pit on the floor, and with a ladder. And that's where they used to keep their prisoners or something. And she's like, Catherine, go down into the pit and check it out. Catherine does. She's an idiot. And once she's down there, the girl pulls up the ladder and tells her that she was the one who killed her uncle. So she killed her dad. Susanna killed the dad. And Catherine is like, yelling for help. And she hears someone else come in, and it's the brother. And she's like, oh, I'm saved. And he's like, haha, we got you. So it was like he's helping out his sister who's crazy.
So siblings are crazy.
And then they're about to leave her there. She's just going to be locked down in this catacomb, in this dungeon. And they go to leave, but the door is shut. The door's locked. And now they're all locked in there. the brother flips out. And remember that he's a doig. So what's a doig gonna do, Eric? Do you know the answer?
I don't.
What doigs have done for centuries?
Kills himself.
He sits at the top of the cell where there's the bars in the top of the pit, and just opens up, and it just blood drains down on Catherine as he ends it there on top of the pit.
Well, why is he killing himself?
Because they're going to be trapped in there forever. So he's like, I'm not going to sit here and run out of air, starve to death.
They've been trapped in there for what, 5 minutes?
Yes. Immediately.
Dude, it takes longer than that to order a chai tea from Starbucks. This kid's ready to kill himself.
Oh, he's done. He's out. And she's just, the girl, Susanna's just in the corner just being weird. And then they hear the door open, and in walks Mearns and the servant girl. What was her name? Maggie. Maggie saw Susanna take her down there. Maggie knew all along that Susanna was loco, so she followed her. And then
wait, Maggie knows that Susanna's crazy?
Yeah.
Why didn't Maggie just tell her that to begin with?
Because, like you said, she's like an indentured servant. She was an adopted girl. She was trapped in this house. She has no power. Who's going to believe her?
I swear.
This Catherine chick better, better be nice to Maggie now. Yeah, for real, right?
So Maggie's staying, right? Maggie's stick around.
So so the ending is that
Catherine's keeping Maggie on staff to be her servant.
Catherine and Mearns get married.
This is recycling.
Aunt, what was her name? Aunt Janet goes to live with her sister, fellow widow. So she moves off, and Aunt Janet apologizes for being shitty, and then Susanna goes to the institute. She gets institutionalized, and that's it. And then Catherine moves into Mern's house, and they're gonna sell the estate. That's the ending. What do you think about that, Eric? Did you expect any of that? Doig!
So ridiculous.
She got that doig. Oh, there's all kinds of doig jokes. Doig gonna doig. Dude, I love this. I can't read this while I'm talking, so this is cool to look back on. Liminal's getting pokered.
Poke fire.
So yeah, did you see that? Is that how you expected this book to end?
Well, I wanted it to end for sure a long time ago.
Rain and blood.
So she says, Mearns, I don't want it either. It's an unlucky house. It's an unhappy place. I want to get rid of it. There, that's settled. We'll put it on the market right away.
Yes.
And we're only going to sell to someone with a large, happy young family to fill it with laughter and fun from morning to night.
Yes.
But it's an unlucky house. It's an unhappy place. So let's find a family for it right away. I hate this so much.
So you didn't like that ending? What about her being stuck in the cell? That was cool. I'm not crazy. You're the one who's crazy.
So it's like
institutionalized.
So she had Hell in a Cell. So we're back to wrestling again. Hell in a Cell. He's bleeding everywhere because what a cop out. It's just so easy it's just so easy to get it's so easy just to get rid of him. Just by saying, oh, this is off him. That'd be the quickest way to get him out of the book. I mean, 5 minutes and he's like, we're never getting out. I'm gonna
She did build it up. She did set that up from the beginning, though.
I hate this so much. I swear.
I don't think it was as bad as you think it was. Yeah, like Jeff said, to be honest, the ending sounds all right.
Listen,
it took forever to get there. I'll tell you that.
I'm telling you, I have survived. Like I said, I've survived Swamp Master, which is horrible books. Road Blaster, or whatever the heck that stupid thing is. 3 of those, I read them. I've read Phoenix, which is one of the worst series of all time. TNT, which is awful. And I made it through. Awful? TNT is awful.
Wow.
Oh, TNT is one of the worst books ever. Like, I just read the first book. I made it through it. I could not make it through this boring pile of nonsense. And her writing isn't even very good. I mean, it's just all she does is just talk about the Old Testament. At one point, she goes, "Oh, well, you just believe in the Old Testament God. You just believe in that God instead of the New Testament God. They're the same God. There's no difference."
Maybe it's an interpretation.
Oh my God! And then she's talking about if something offends you, you pluck out your eye thing. And then she says, "Well, yeah, the guy cut off his leg or whatever, or his arm." It was just a parable. It's not physical. It's not physically sawing off a limb or pulling out your eye like I wanted to with this stupid book. It's just a parable. But
you know,
doesn't understand this stuff. It's just
You know what you sound like right now is in the Men's Adventure stuff when the gun guys are like, "Nope, that gun would not do that."
I swear, that one book that I read was Phoenix. It's like his 45 ACP was spouting off 9mm parallel. I was like, what are you talking about? You freaking moron. Like, how is this possible? Or I love this one. His 38 revolver had a sterling silver silencer on it. I'm like, how do you put a silencer on a revolver? It's just not possible. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I just don't have time for this. I'll be honest with you. This book combined with Titan's freaking awful Savage Sword of Conan. Putting those together is just ruined my week.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Then maybe it was the
It was
back to
this,
back.
yeah, it was the Neanderthal Conan mixed with this boring conundrum of just nowhere. There's no way out.
It's a soap opera, yeah.
This is awful. So, would you recommend this book to anyone?
No,
I mean,
but I didn't hate it as much as you did.
Yeah, you didn't hate it as much as I did, but you wouldn't recommend it to anyone. You wouldn't go, "Hey, you need to go get the Traitor Within."
No.
You're not doing that at the. If you were working somewhere, you're not going to do that at the communal coffee pot, right? You're not going to say, "Man, I read this awesome book, The Traitor Within. You got to track this down."
No, not at all.
Yeah,
There's definitely better Gothics than this.
Yeah, there's better Gothics than this. This is like, well, this is one of the worst ones that I've read because this one I couldn't finish. This was a DNF for me.
Yeah, I think the worst crime you can do in vintage paperbacks is be boring.
This is very boring.
You can be bad. You can do stuff that doesn't make sense, but boring is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, I mean, even those bad books that I just named they're terrible, but they're so terrible and bad that they're gems. They're treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone should go out and buy Swamp Master like right now.
I got them.
Dude, why are you not reading that?
Because I'm reading The Traitor Within.
Dude, there's
the devil drag you under.
In the third, dude, you should go on like a week-long thing of finding dwarfs in men's action adventure, because there's one in the Swamp Master series. I think it's the third one. He lives in the swamp. He's a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one in the Last Ranger series as well. He's actually the main villain in the Last Ranger series is a dwarf.
Oh, nice.
He runs around, like drives tanks and stuff.
There's a dwarf in one of the Hawk books.
There's a dwarf. And there like a series that's got a dwarf as the main character?
Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo. Yeah, Mongo. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody sent me well, actually my friend Ben, he sent me a paperback. It's a dwarf. He's a spy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. And none of them, I mean, I can't speak for Swamp Master or whatever, but none of them are a joke. None of the ones I've read. No, in Hawk, the character's awesome. Yeah, he's not a joke at all. Yeah, see, wow. Mongo's cool.
Yeah, I gotta try Mongo.
Yeah, there's a few dwarves in the Hobbit.
Yeah, there's a few there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't recommend this book to anyone.
I like bad books.
Yeah, you do.
Andrea said she's never seen Nick this happy. And Al says that I love to see other people's pain. I love when people get riled up. Yeah. People I like anyway.
So you're going to do this the test for this one? I mean, people are on the edge of the seat right now. They got to know.
I did. You guys want to hear the Gothic litmus test? I added some things to it, Eric. I always say I'm going to, but I actually did it this time.
You're the boss. You can do whatever you want. I just get paid. I just get paid for this.
You got your $4 coming to you.
That's right. $4.
All right. So first we start with the cover here.
You start by not blinding me. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Better? Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a woman running from a house?
No. She is not running.
No, she is not. And then I have a subset under that one. Is she wearing a nice dress or pajamas? Feather boa. Nice.
Who is she? Is she Janet?
I think
Susanna.
She's Catherine.
That's Catherine?
I think so. Look at her face. She looks very in distress.
She doesn't look like a Catherine to me.
She's a doig.
She looks like an Aaron with an E. Aaron.
A doig's gonna doig.
Doig. Doig.
Oh, and is there one light on? Would you count that red light there as one light on?
Yeah, that's a light, I guess. It's
All right, we'll
candles
count
or
it.
something.
We're counting it.
Yeah,
Count
count
it,
that.
people. What does it say? She's rather glamorous.
She is. Yeah, she is.
Running from a ruin with. That's what I said at the beginning, because I was like, it looks more like a tomb than a giant estate.
I thought she was in a jungle with that green thing she has on. It looks like she's made it out of vines or something.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
She's like a freaking Jane of the Jungle.
Okay, so we are. Let's see. Question 3: Is our main character a stranger in a strange land? Are they far from home, surrounded by strangers?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's from the United States in Scotland. Is there gaslighting? That reminds me. I swear I'm missing a page. But there was a point in this book where she goes, oh, right here. Catherine is very aware that everyone is trying to gaslight her, that they are possibly false and out to trick her, almost as if she knows she's in a Gothic book. And the chapter ends with her being like, we'll see who gets who. And she gets cocky for a second.
Yeah.
But it goes nowhere.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting that she said that. She's like, these people are so fake.
Yeah.
So do you think that, I don't think that they are gaslighting her. Eric is currently being gaslit into thinking this is a good book.
Right.
I would never. Rage exhausted. They feel sorry for you now. Eric's done. Let him go, Nick. I'm getting my $4 worth, everybody. Eric has to finish this test before he can go home. Eric, is there gaslighting? Yes or no?
No, there's not, I guess.
All right, no. Boom. Question number 5. Do we have a handsome man with questionable motives?
Yes.
Do you think Mearns is questionable? Do you think he has questionable motives?
Yeah, they go on one date and he wants to get married.
I didn't think it was very questionable. I thought he was pretty honest.
Like, look, he's found out that she's inherited it, right?
Yeah.
And now he immediately wants to marry her. You don't find that questionable?
I don't know. I felt he was pretty honest, but if you're going to vote no, I'll give it to you. I'm voting yes. No, you're voting yes. I'm voting no. Got it.
Let's vote with Nick's voting yes or no.
This is a new one that I added. Number 6. Is there an inheritance? Something that I've noticed in many of these books.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Is there romance?
Unfortunately.
It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick.
Like, that's the thing. What does anybody see in this girl, Catherine? What do they see in her?
Look at her.
Is that it?
Boa. Look at that jawline, dude.
Come on.
Kill for a jawline like that.
I need intelligent dialogue. I need something other than
She's
that.
rich. She's rich and good looking, Eric. What else do you need?
Dude, I'm 50. I want a woman who can read the signs of a stroke. Like, he's having a stroke. Call 911.
I feel like she could.
That's a Sinbad joke.
That's a Sinbad joke?
Yeah, Sinbad, because he's like dating now at 50. He's like dating now. I want to find a woman who can read the signs of a stroke. I'm like, he's like, they'll know what to do.
Dude, you're quoting Sinbad. When's the last time you watched Sinbad stand up, Eric? Be able to quote that.
My favorite stand-up of all time is Sinbad's oh god, what's it called? It's like Back in Town, or his reunion show. Dude, it's amazing. It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. I watch it all the time.
All right.
It's hilarious. It's so good.
It's
great. It's really good. Especially at my age now. It's awesome.
I think we just peeled another layer to Eric from the Paperback Warrior.
Sinbad is my man. Sinbad.
You guys didn't Sinbad pass away?
I think he did. No, I
No.
don't know. I don't know if he's dead or not. He had a massive stroke, oddly enough.
Hmm.
So he really did need a woman to.
Oh, well, it's prophetic.
Yeah.
All right, number 8. Is there mystery? Yes.
Whether or
Who's
not I'm
the
going to finish this stupid book, yeah, there's a lot of mystery. I was debating it on a plane at so many feet in the air. If I could
Here's
have got the window open on the plane, I would have thrown it. In fact, I read this book on my iPad, and I was literally contemplating how long would it take you to put the iPad in the microwave and nuke it into oblivion? Would it be like 30 seconds, a minute and a half? Because I literally thought about doing that, putting the cover on the iPad and sticking it in the microwave. Like at Bagel Bite minutes. What's a Bagel Bite go for? 30 seconds?
I bet it'd be like 30 seconds and that thing
30
would
seconds.
start making weird noises.
You think it would bubble up in the middle like a what's this Hot Pocket?
It has metal in it, so I mean, you put a fork in the microwave. How long does it take for a fork
immediately
start making noise?
Yeah, immediately. Hey, I had this you ever see those things you put on your neck if your neck hurts or your back hurts? They have these little things and they're filled with like it's a little tube and you stick it in the microwave. It's called like a sock or something. It's got like rice in it.
Yeah,
dude, I took one of those one day from we have like a junk drawer and I had it in there, but I had put a watch in there that stopped working and I stuck it in the drawer and I put that on top of it. So when I pulled that thing out because my neck was hurting and I stuck it in the microwave and immediately blue lightning and I hit the button and opened it and I realized that the watch had gotten stuck on the bottom and I put the watch and the neck thingy in the microwave and it just started sparking. But I've never put anything metal in the microwave before. It's the first time.
Yeah, there you go. You have your answer. I think I put a fork in there.
Yeah, you could really poke the fire up if you do that because the microwave is like it goes off.
All right, let's see. The microwave thing is covered.
Yeah, we got microwave.
So here's a new question: does the mystery have to do with familial ties?
Yeah.
Right. It's in the family.
Right. Yeah.
So it may seem like these new questions are specific to this, but it's all stuff that I thought of that is in other books that we've read. So it's like, dude, this has been in this book and that book. So it gets on the list.
True.
What the hell are they? They're freaking out. $2 to test the tablet in the microwave.
Right now. Yeah, I've got an old iPad that doesn't work. But I don't have another microwave that works. So I don't want
to. AI says 3 seconds to destroy a laptop.
Oh, okay. Well, that would probably.
No, the test isn't over, Jeff. Hold on.
No, it's never going to be over, Jeff. Like this book. It's never going to end.
Yeah. Now we're just talking about stuff in the microwave. Foil in the microwave. Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Next question is there hints of the supernatural?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he tells her to drink water out of a human skull because the spirits like it.
No, and then when she said the curse.
You don't think that's supernatural? And she says you're making the spirits unhappy at the house?
But that's Susanna, and by the end you find out that she is.
But there were hints of the supernatural.
I don't know. I feel like that wasn't anything.
You don't think that's okay? I'll give it to you.
I mean, you can vote yes if you want. We don't have to agree.
I don't want a civil war here.
God, we've already disagreed on the questionable motives.
I know this is gonna topple our friendship into the volcano. It's gonna.
All right, we'll keep it as
molten lava, and then we're gonna have everybody divided. There's gonna be Nick's camp and Eric's camp, and we'll have our own YouTube Gothic shows.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
That's a Quantum Leap episode where Sam has to come in and right the wrong, and he would be in this episode as you, baby, or as me.
That'd be awesome. You watched the Quantum Leap episode, right? Where me and Keith did the Quantum Leap book. And I did the effect. I was so happy with how I did that. We had to I was like, Keith, stay still for 5 seconds. We're like,
oh, well, dude, I texted Nick after I saw that he was doing that episode. I texted Nick like 5,000 word text about how much I loved Quantum Leap and all the reasons why. And then Nick responded, yeah, I'm not really into Quantum Leap.
What? I love Quantum Leap.
No, you said you're not really into it that much.
No, dude, that's
I
not
will
me.
pull up that text right now.
That was not me because I love it.
Well, who was I texting then? Are you sure?
That was not me. I love it.
I'm gonna pull it out.
I did a whole episode on it.
I know, but that was just that book, though.
I might have said I might have said the book was whatever, but no, I love Quantum Leap.
All right, I'll look it up. I'm gonna look it up, Nick.
Okay. It is question 11. Is there a nurse / teacher / caretaker type job?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Catherine's not been hired to do anything.
Mm-mm.
She's not a teacher. She's
No, she's the
nothing.
boss.
She's
Is
the
there
final boss.
Is there an isolated setting?
Yeah,
Does the
because it
setting
seemed
take
like
place far away.
Yeah, it seemed like the house was like out in the middle of nowhere.
That it was, sir.
Grave, the cemetery, and the mist, and the rolling hills, and
Look at this quantum gaslighting. This is a new question because I've seen this come up often, but it's a yes for this book. But are we in a foreign nation? So the character is in a whole different country than they're from.
yeah, she's in Ireland.
No, she's in Scotland.
I know. I just
okay. God, you're so rude. How can you mix those up, you American idiot? Something a Canadian would do.
Right.
And then here's the last new question. I think this is an important one. Is there a happy ending?
Well, for Catherine and her new groom, yeah, because they're going to be moving somewhere nice and living their happy life, but they're going to take this happy family and put them in this unlucky house. So it's going to be a happy ending for them and an unhappy ending for the new family that's going to move to this house.
That's a yes. That is a yes.
Yes.
I was thinking, so we didn't mention, but Catherine is from New York City. She's lived there her whole life, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Now she's going to marry this farm dude.
Right.
And they got to drive like 20 minutes to even get to the tiny small town.
Yeah.
And she's just going to live like she's used to this New York City life. And she's going to go live with him and his peepaw out in the middle of nowhere and be a farmer.
Listen.
I was like, no way. There's no way this is going to last.
It's not going to last. She's going to fall into the statistics of a marriage lasting 2.5 years and then getting divorced. Yes, it's never going to work. Yeah. She's a New Yorker. It's a fish out of water story. Have you ever seen For Rich or Poor with Kirstie Allen and Tim Allen?
No.
You need to watch that movie.
No.
It's good. It's really good.
Kirstie Allen and Tim Allen?
Yeah, it's great. Has anybody seen that movie? It's hilarious. They're city slickers, then they move to the Amish country.
Oh.
And they it's a fish out of water story, but they're like, how does any of this stuff work? Like how to milk a cow and how to open a barn door, all this. You just had to be there. Move along here.
I thought. Have you seen the one with Chevy Chase, the funny farm?
Dude, I've memorized that movie.
Yeah, that's good.
It's great.
Do you know that that's based on a book?
How?
I don't know, but I read the author's other book, which was Quick Change. Have you ever seen that movie with Bill Murray? Quick Change?
Probably.
Yeah. It's the same guy. He wrote Quick Change and he wrote Funny Farm. Both were made into movies. And the Quick Change book was better than the movie. And I love that movie.
You don't normally see books that are just comedies.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Funny Farm. It had to be something more to the book then. And they just took that part out. Like he's running from the mob or something and moves out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know.
Gotta be something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know, but whatever the Funny Farm, I had the biggest crush on his wife, the brunette girl. I don't know. I can't remember her name.
I can't picture. All I picture is Andy McDowell, but it's not her, is it?
It's not her, no. But she's gorgeous. Whoever the actress is in Funny Farm is gorgeous.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I've only seen her in a couple other movies. I really like that dog in that movie, that hound.
Yeah, that would be. I know,
away.
right?
He just runs away.
Yeah,
that's great.
Look at that. Look at all these jokes. It's Gothic Green Acres. Jake said he's seen your precious movie. Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's great.
So there you go. I don't know what the score is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 14.
10 out of 14.
It's kind of Gothic.
That's Gothic.
I will say that it's less I think it's less Gothic than some of the other ones we read.
Yeah. Plus, it's a first for the drug use part of it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to see if I had any other books by Alison White.
If you own any?
If I've ever downloaded any that
Oh.
I already checked my physical copies. I didn't see any. Yeah, I don't have any of the other ones. I think I even tried to find them if there isn't any.
I don't know. So there we go. That's what we think about the Traitor Within. You can skip it.
I just realized I've made a mistake and I've added a Sanford and Son paperback into my Gothic folder. That doesn't go to.
There's a Sanford and Son paperback?
Yeah, Sanford and Son. Can I show it on here? Is that possible? I probably can't.
No, you'd have to send me the picture.
Yeah, it's a Sanford and Son paperback by Alan Reef and Dick Harrington.
That is awesome. You were just talking about funny books.
Is this an actual paperback or is it just a joke book? Let me see.
Oh, I hate those joke books. It's a VHS.
Dude, it's I don't know what kind of book this is. I have to send it to you.
Have you ever heard the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff album Rock the House?
I think I had that cassette tape.
There's a song on there where it sounds like it's live, and they got this beatbox guy, and they're like, he does the beats, whatever, and they're like, play it underwater. He's like, for Sanford and Son. It's so awesome. It's like,
That's
you
kinda-
Sanford and Son. And he's like, and then they're like, now do it underwater. He's like,
I could hear that like right now.
it's so good.
What's the son's name? Is Lamont? Is his name right? Lamont?
Mm-hmm.
In the book, Lamont says he's talking to Sanford. He says, I need a car. I can't take girls out in that old broken down truck. And he responds, what's wrong with it? You want wind blowing through her hair? Let her take her wig off and hold it out the window.
See, you can be funny in books.
That's great.
Wow. Sanford and Son book. All right. Everyone's going to have to look for those.
Yeah, published in 1977 by Curtis Books. Jeff wants it. Jeff wants it now. Jeff probably already has this book. He's got every TV media tie-in, DVD. He's got Beta. He's got Sanford and Son Beta, probably. Or Divx. He's got Divx. He's still got a Divx library. Remember Divx?
No.
Divx came out at the same time as DVD, and everyone's like, Divx is going to be better than DVD. Jeff knows what I'm talking about with Divx.
Jeff, are you in the Divx?
Do you have any Divx? He says he saw Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff live.
Who did? Somebody in the comments?
Yeah. Is there a Fresh Prince Gothic? That's hilarious.
There kind of is, because he is a stranger in a strange land. He leaves the land of Philadelphia and goes to California.
He lives in a mansion.
Yeah, he lives in a mansion.
Oh my God. All this time it is a Gothic.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jeff never did Divx.
He never Divxed.
VCDs, I remember those. I had Friday the 13th as a VCD.
Are those big discs that look like records, but they're like floppy discs?
No, they were just the size of DVDs. But they were when DVD came out, you could buy movies in DVD or DivX. you had two choices because they had DivX players and DVD players. So if you wanted to buy like the Truman Show, you would have two versions. And actually, you would have like 5 versions back then because you could go get Truman Show as widescreen or regular 4:3 as DVD, or then you could get it as DivX in either one. It was just ridiculous. Like 20 different versions of a movie.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I must have been out partying.
Yeah,
that whole thing.
Yeah, Circuit City had DivX because I remember getting DVDs from Circuit City.
Circuit City. Wow, this conversation just got a lot older. You guys didn't think it was going to get older than 60s Gothics? You're wrong. There we go. VHD is the giant floppy disk thing.
I think I maybe remember those. VHD. That just sounds like a disease.
Mm-hmm. They all do.
Selectivision. Oh, I don't remember that.
Final record.
That's crazy. That's crazy stuff.
I don't know. Well, that's all we got for the Gothic show.
That's it.
Eric, let me ask you something. Next weekend, this time is the next Ebes, and we're going to be talking Ori Hits the Widow. Have you ever read this one?
I don't think so. I saw that. Yeah, we're going to be doing that book.
So far, Tim says that he's not impressed, but I'm loving it.
You're liking it? Ori Hits normally pretty good.
Yeah.
He's the master of the femme fatale. He writes a lot like Gil Brewer, I think.
I'm digging it, man.
I think Ori Hits better than Gil Brewer.
I still haven't read Gil Brewer. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you read the tease. Didn't you read the tease?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you were getting me mixed up with someone else. You're like, you read Gil Brewer and you don't like Quantum Leap.
Yeah,
Nick.
you don't like Quantum Leap, Nick. I'm telling you do not like Quantum Leap. Because I told you my story of meeting Sam Beckett at Walmart. And
you did it?
Yes, I did. And you were like, so?
No way. There's no way I said so about that.
No, I swear you did. Yeah, I met him at Walmart. He was shopping for some Frosted Flakes. And apparently his dad lived in the town that I grew up in. So he was there to visit his elderly dad.
Did you talk to him?
I really wanted to. In fact, I even had the Quantum Leap CD in my truck that day. The
CD, like the soundtrack?
Yeah, there's a Quantum Leap. It's amazing. It's a great soundtrack. Yeah, there's like a 20 or 30 minute interview at the end of the CD with him talking about how he got the job to play play Sam. It's really good. But I wanted to go up and talk to him, but then my coworker, like as soon as I was going up to him to talk to him, my coworker made this like stupid remark and said, "Oh, I guess he's leaped into a Walmart shopper now. He's got to figure out some way to right the wrong in Walmart." So then I just walked away.
Oh, God.
Because he obviously hurt him.
Yeah, you should have punched him.
Yeah.
Then Sam Beckett would have high-fived you.
Yes, probably. He ruined my Quantum Leap moment.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah. I feel like Sam Beckett should come back and change that one moment so I could have met Scott Bakula.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. That's my man crush is Scott Bakula.
That's cool. The only famous person I've ever seen out and about, and we're gonna bring the whole thing around, is Jake the Snake Roberts.
Did you see him out and about?
He was at an airport.
Was he sober?
I don't know. He was tall.
Yeah.
He was huge.
Yeah. Do you know he had to tour with that snake and he hated it?
No, I didn't.
He had to carry that snake around with him and like take it to motels and stuff, and he hated the snake.
Did they base the wrestler movie on him? The Mickey Rourke movie?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I can see that.
It's his life, basically.
That was sad. It was a depressing movie.
Very depressing. Yeah,
I like when he complains about Nirvana and he wants to listen to like Poison or something, though. That was pretty funny.
Right. And that was like totally the time period, you know? Where
the
90s, we couldn't get rid of the cock rock stuff from the 80s going into the early 90s.
I appreciate it because I'm the same way. Like if you told me now, I'd be like, turn off this whatever is playing. Play something from the 90s, dude.
You don't want to unskinny bop?
No, I'm saying that like I'm stuck in my era like he was. Like he goes home and plays Nintendo like the WWF.
Yes. Yeah, that would be
Poison.
Yeah. Yeah, you're vintage all the way.
Yeah,
Your bones are vintage.
bones. All right, hour and 40 minutes, Eric. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go watch WrestleMania. The main event's getting ready to come on at 11, 10.
Sweet, sweet. It's as real as a Jake Paul boxing match.
Stop it. Stop it. Well, you didn't say what you've got coming up. People want to know.
The
What are you
window
doing?
next Saturday
Oh, yeah.
at 8, right here on
okay, cool.
on a channel. Did you watch my my Gil Cohen flip through this morning? No, you've been driving and stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, I spent my time reading this stupid book.
Just came out.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I heard about that book coming out. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't have that yet.
And we got our Bigfoots. Got it behind us.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I normally try to read the whole thing and then do a review with all the stories. It just takes me a lot of time.
I know. I have to do the same. It kills me because both Jeff and Jules Burt made videos about it, but they're like 10 years older than me. And this stuff is all 70s, and they just grew up with it, and they can just open it and be like, it's this and this and this, and they just know it. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I gotta make my video, but I'm like, I don't know any of this stuff. Like, to me, I don't know $6 Million Man. He's the fall guy to me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
$6 Million Man, yeah.
So like, I'm just a little bit out of the age.
Yeah, I remember that because that used to come in on a syndication after school. The $6 Million Man would be on TV, and the Bionic Woman, because Lindsay Wagner was, but she never fought Bigfoot. She wasn't doing Bigfoot. I mean, not like that, but she wasn't fighting Bigfoot. So yeah, Lindsay Wagner.
So they'll re-end it.
Wait, you think he's the fall guy? See, I think he's the what's his face off Big Valley?
I don't know that.
You don't know the Big Valley Western? That's where he was. That was his first major thing. Lee Majors was. God, I can't think of his name. Jeff could tell us, but he's already signed off. But whatever his character was in the Big Valley. With what was her name? Evans.
Is it a movie or a show or what?
It was a show. It's a Western. You ever watched the Big Valley?
I never watched any Westerns until
Barbara Stanwyck is
40 years old.
Yeah, her family, the family that Barbara Stanwyck's character owns, she has all these cowboys on the ranch.
Yeah, I was never into the cowboy thing. It took a long time. I think it was from after listening to you guys talk about it on the Paperback Warrior podcast that I was finally like, oh, you made it sound interesting. I'm going to give it a shot.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time. So not that long ago.
Westerns aren't really your thing. They are.
No. Never had any interest in it till you talked about them.
She's a Gothic girl. Heath Barkley. That's it. Heath. Yes. Heath. Thank you. Yes, he played Heath. Yeah, he was the man. Everyone knew Big Valley from Heath and Audrey, who was the other character, who was played by something Evans. Just like Bonanza, everybody knew Michael Landon because he played Little Joe.
The closest thing I watched to country stuff was Hee Haw.
Oh man, Hee Haw was great.
String Bean.
Yes, man, when they just pop up out of the corn, tell a stupid joke, and then it's just so bad, but it was good. It was so good though. Grandpa Jones and But wait, are you gonna pick the next Gothic now, or are we just done?
I don't know because we got to line it up because it's I know you don't want to buy it. No one wants to buy anything.
Hey, if someone wants to donate money to Nick,
they just gave us like $20 during this live feed.
Is that real money?
Yes.
How? How do you give someone money on?
They donate because it's monetized. Because I'm a monetized channel, so when they donate the money, it goes in there.
I didn't know that. I have to check mine. I don't know if I've ever gotten any money like that.
The super chat. Yeah, it's for lives.
Oh, I never did a live. Oh, if you got money, then I want you to spend this money to get the Edwina Noon
The Dark Cypress.
Get Dark Cypress, please,
Mhm.
so we can actually review a good book.
All right, I'll get it. I'll get it with all the money they spent.
Yes, they just gifted you Dark Cypress. Go buy it off Abe Books. They probably only got 2 copies left.
Mm.
I need you to buy that, Nick. I need you to buy that so we can talk about a good book.
Okay.
Oh, you got
Sounds
it.
good to me. I wanna read it. I love the king of the paperbacks.
He's not the king of the paperbacks.
That's what
Michael Avalone is not the king of the paperbacks.
What he said.
No, he's
He
not.
said that he was the king of the paperbacks.
Harry Whittington is the king of the paperbacks.
Chris said he's buying them all right now, so I can't.
He should buy them now and then sell them to you for like $300 a piece.
I don't think you can.
That's great.
Guide to Gothics has become economically viable.
I didn't know we can make money off this.
I never have before. Jake started it.
Jake, I'm liking what you're doing.
What Jake's doing?
Yeah, with
Giving
this
us money? Is that what you're talking about?
That's right. With this money thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I would have gifted money before. I didn't know you could gift money to people.
Super chat is what it's called.
Super chat. Oh, that's super helpful. All right.
Yeah. Goth Cider.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're out of here. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back sometime.
Yeah, sometime later.